Hello, hello everyone, and welcome back to Krucy does gardening. I hope everyone's having a good day. What I have here is an order that I did from Baker Creek, also known as Rare Seeds. I thought I'd just pick up some things from there that I couldn't really find at any stores near my home. They seem to have a lot of interesting things there, and probably in the future I'll end up ordering some more things from Baker Creek. So what I have here is some poppy seeds. I thought I'd get these ones because the colors were a bit different compared to the regular poppies. What I have here are some more poppies, some more poppy seeds. These ones are supposed to grow big or at least get some big flowers. And these ones here look, I guess, like the normal poppies that you would see, I guess, on a Remembrance Day. At least in Canada, it's called a Remembrance Day. I think in the States, it's Veterans Day. But I don't know if you guys do the poppies or not during Veterans Day. Um, Here I got some lettuce. I got this one because it's the closest one I could find to like a romaine lettuce, which is what my wife and I usually get from the stores. So this should be kind of interesting to grow in the garden. These ones I'll probably just sow the seeds in the earth instead of planting them indoors a month before the growing season, or the planting season, should I say? Well, basically, where I live in Canada, the people, or at least homeowners, the farmers, I'm not sure when they plant their crops, but usually a lot of people around where I live plant their gardens during Victoria Day weekend, which this year it's May 16th, the weekend, the Victoria Day weekend. So a lot of these seeds that'll grow indoors will start growing about a month or a month and a half before Victoria Day weekend. So, but the lettuce will just plant it directly in the ground outside. Like for example, with the onions here, I've seen some people they'll grow the seeds indoors, and then they'll just transplant the plants outside. So, for example, the onion seeds, I'll just sprinkle a whole pile of seeds in one pot. Um, I guess maybe a month and a half before the Victoria Day weekend, and then I'll just turn the pot over just to try to loosen it or get the earth out of the pot, and then I'll just try to lightly and carefully pull the plants apart, and then just plant them in the ground like that. Got some Market More 76 cucumbers. These ones I'd like to try to grow them this year. The past few years I've been trying to grow Armenian cucumbers, but I haven't had much luck. Well, the plants would grow, but I haven't had any cucumbers grow off them. I'm not sure if I was growing them in a bad spot, but maybe this year I'll try to find another spot to grow the cucumbers. Here I have some Boston pickling cucumbers. Um, Unfortunately, I don't know how to pickle, but that's one thing I would like to try to eventually learn is to try to learn how to do pickling, at least with cucumbers, and maybe learn how to do some pickled beets. And I remember my grandparents on my mother's side used to do pickled pumpkins. So I've just got to try to look through the some recipe books to figure out how to do that. Now these I got because I found them different just because of the colors on it for the tomatoes. Because normally when you go to the grocery store, basically all the tomatoes are kind of red. But I thought I'd try to grow these since you have some purple and some green and some orangey, some orange and yellow and whichever. So I got these because they look kind of different. Same with these here, the Black Beauties. I got these because they're kind of different too because of the color. One thing I've seen with some other people that have grown these is that usually the side of the tomato that the sunlight touches, usually that part turns black, and usually the part of the tomato that doesn't touch the sunlight, it doesn't get as dark. But I guess you need basically the whole tomato to be touching the sunlight to turn black. That's what I've seen from what has happened with other people that have tried growing these tomatoes. Peas. I got these also. I guess because I like peas, but also I remember when I was younger going to my grandfather's garden, just sneaking some peas from the garden and eating it fresh like that. And they tasted very good. I liked them a lot. Now these three here, I didn't order them. I didn't steal them, but they're just basically just some free packs of seeds that Baker Creek gave with the order. I think if you order like a certain amount, they'll just give some free seeds, depending on how much you order. Eggplant, I've never tried growing. Well, actually, I think I tried growing eggplant once, but it didn't work out too well. I guess. Well, actually, I'm not sure why it didn't turn out too well. I just don't think it grew any eggplants. The plant grew, but no eggplants came on the plant. Yellow pear tomatoes. That looks kind of interesting in trying to grow. I don't know how they taste, if they're sweet or if they're a bit acidic, or I don't know. I've never tried these tomatoes before. It should be fun to try them sometime. And lettuce. You can never go wrong with lettuce, especially if you're trying to make salads or use it for sandwiches and stuff. So maybe I'll try some of these this summer too. I'll try to do some of this lettuce and some of this. So, but mostly I'd like to try to do this lettuce. But if I have enough space in the garden, because my garden's kind of small, I'll try to do some of these ones also. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good day.